Hello and welcome to my second video in this series of live songwriting using randomly generated words. My name's George and this is 3 Years to 30, a channel documenting my progression as a songwriter in the last sweet years of my 20s and whilst I still have some hair on my head. If you are in any way intrigued as to how this all turns out, then the easiest thing you can do is subscribe, because then you'll know what happens. Right, let's get our songwriting hats on. So, the time is 1949 on Monday the 1st of November, and I'm just going to play you a little snippet of the song that future George is about to create, but present day George hasn't created yet, and this is all going to be in the past for you.
This rhetoric of ours, like a ball where none can dance, the excess of my heart unforgiven.
So just before we start, we've got our 3 caveats. Number 1 is that we use randomly generated words, 3 per an independent structure of the song, so that could be a verse, chorus. Number 2 is that we use a random key. And number 3, today, even though I've got my very special songwriting hat on, it's probably going to be a sad song because I'm feeling quite melancholic, got my purple light on. However, we shall see how the words treat us. Right, let's go. So I have my random note picker on the right hand side and random word generator. So first of all, we're going to choose our key to get that out of the way. 3, 2, 1, C sharp. Ooh. Okay, and I said I was going to go for a minor key, nice and sad to start with. And we've got our random word generator, and we're going to go 3 on there. So 3, generate random words. Demonstration, museum, and contrast. So, like a rabbit in the headlights. Let's get our notes up. Okay, so I've just popped those into the notes, and I've got my keyboard set up as well. So there's nothing immediately comes to mind. Museum's quite interesting, isn't it? Could set the scene there. That's quite cool. So I'm just doing C sharp minor, and then doing a sus4, which is an F sharp. Quite creepy. Don't know if it's sad. Quite like that. The melody. Got this sort of pulsing bass. Just thought then, like the contrast in me. Let's start with that. The contrast in me from before to something like to today. It's quite serious. Or maybe I'm feeling serious. Something like you demonstrate. I wasn't okay. Something away. You demonstrated that I was a ray. Contrast in me from before to today. You demonstrated that time passed away. Past. Like pasta. Okay, so we've got contrast demonstrated. Hello, museum. I don't want to repeat that chord. I think down to there. Something like that. So I've just moved from C sharp down to A major, which is the 6th. Okay. Time passed away like an artifact in a museum. Forgotten, something like that. Love always fades. Ooh, that's a bit more interesting, isn't it? That love always fades. Something like curator, because they like look after all the artifacts, so that love could be an artifact. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh no, I've not been recording the piano. Okay, so I've just realised that we're not recording the digital piano, and I've put that on now. So that should be a lot more crisp for you. And we were very lucky that I'd accidentally left the acoustic signal on. Anyway, I'm going to carry on because I'm liking where this is going right now. So I want it to be something like an artifact and a museum, because that's that sort of semantic field. God, artifact, curator, and museum, that field. So let's try what we've got so far. Contrast in me from before to today. You demonstrated that love always fades like an artifact in the back room of a museum. Artifact. Now you're like gathering dust. Like an artifact. Artifact. Gathering something in a museum. Forgotten museum. The contrast in me from before to today. You demonstrated that love fades away like an artifact, gathering dust in the forgotten museum. Like an artifact, gathering dust in your forgotten museum. Yeah, it's sort of there. Gathering dust in a forgotten museum. I quite liked just repeating that bit then. Yeah, so the chords for the verse that I seem to have settled on are C sharp minor and then B major, and passing between them two. And then for the sort of second section of the verse, we go down to A. Gathering dust in the forgotten museum, like an artifact. Gathering dust in the forgotten museum. Cool, great. I think that's a pretty good first set. Then I think to tell the story more, we probably want to go for a second verse. So routine, provide, and buy. Okay, it's quite easy to go down the we fell into a routine. I cannot buy the time that you took. Try that. Took could be a bit hard to rhyme. The time that you took. I cannot buy the time that you took. please do provide. I always say it in quite a questioning, please do provide. Please do provide all the... Let's do our rhyming thing. Book, cook, duck, gook, hook, juk, cook, look. Times you mistook. Is that, let's just say it's still took, isn't it? Alright, let's just leave that. Oh, I've just thought of something. Please do provide the routine lies. And out of luck, out of luck, like an artifact, gathering dust. Oh, right. I did learn how to select. There we go. Right, so that's pasted in there now. And we've hit all the words. I cannot buy the time that you took. Please do provide the routine lies out of luck like an artifact, gathering dust in your museum. Like an artifact, gathering dust in a forgotten museum. I just thought that maybe the second time we repeat it, we could say something about rust, something that rhymes with gathering. Sorry about the sirens. Like an artifact. Let's just wait for them to go. Still more sirens. Still going on. Let's do another 3 words for either a bridge or the chorus now. Stage, tragedy, and resource. Okay. I thought it's something like you set the stage for this tragic oh my god, I cannot spell that word. Oh, I've just thought of a really good rhyme. Tragic masquerade. That's how to spell masquerade. Oh my god, masquerade. There we go. And then the lyrics. So going back to our lovely nice key A, even though we're overall in tonal centre of C sharp minor. What I thought then was you set the stage for this tragic masquerade. How would you spell tragic? This is tragic. No, see? Traffic or... Oh, there's no D. Great. Okay, that is tragic. Ha 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 ha. You set the stage for this tragic masquerade. Oh, we need resource, don't we? Maybe something like more descriptive. Dancing. Oh, that's a good one. Rather than dancing at the moment, no resource or remorse. Museum. Maybe we move away from that now. But we've got there stage, tragedy, tragic, and resource. No resource or remorse. Did you see him? See him, DM. You set the stage for this tragic masquerade. No resource or remorse. Something museum. Unforgiven. like this sort of pulsing piano. Maybe that could be the chorus. Again, it's quite hard to know whether it's a bridge, whether it's a chorus, and I don't really know what the setting stone is, but we need 3 more words, I think. So generate excess rhetoric and drag. That's hard. Rhetoric. What's the last one? Drag. I like this theme of the Forgotten Museum. Is that the song title? I don't know. Yeah, maybe in the chorus we go to F actually. I dragged myself away. I dragged myself away. I don't know if I like that for... It's moving away from this sort of big museum, like the Tragic Masquerade could be held in the museum. Tricky. I was just thinking then something like, this rhetoric of ours, rhetoric of ours, this drag I cling to down. The dress you wore to dance. Linking back to the masquerade, like this ball. Like a ball where none can dance. The excess in my heart. Maybe linking back to Unforgiven. I think we should keep, maybe it's the second half of the chorus. You set the stage for this tragic masquerade. No resource or remorse, unforgiven. This rhetoric of ours, like a ball and none can dance. The excess of my heart is better. Like cannot give in. Could not give in. I think actually that these would be the chorus. So in verse 1 and 2 we've got this theme of the Forgotten Museum, and then in the chorus it's sort of setting this ball thing with this masquerade, ball where none can dance. Yeah, it's quite melancholic and sad, as I said, purple light. Because I'm feeling quite melancholic, got my purple light on. And we've got our trusty songwriting hat. Maybe when I don't have much inspiration, I should pop that on. And it's almost Indiana Jonesy, isn't it? With our old, dusty, rusty museum masquerade balls. So I'm going to play it through again, just to sort of solidify it a bit more, maybe tweak a few bits along the way. Maybe swap that Unforgiven there. Yeah, that works better, yeah. Would not give in. Yeah, okay. You set the stage for this tragic masquerade. The excess of my heart, unforgiven. Okay, so that's chorus. Should we do one more? Yeah, let's make this a longer one, because for all those who did watch the first one, that was only 2 minutes long. So let's do, I think, a bridge or something. Let's just remind myself how the first bit goes. Okay, so Google just closed down, and I've got 3 words that are randomly generated here that just popped up when it came, so I'm going to generate some more because those were already there. Season, nuance, and coincide. I think that can work quite well for a third verse. Season, nuance, coincide. Like, doesn't change. Something about it, like saying monotonous all this time in the forgotten museum. Or maybe the fact the seasons are always changing. The seasons return as let's pop something down. The seasons unending. That probably fits the song a bit more. Unending. The rhythm of life. Cause the rhythm of life is powerful, best. The seasons unending. The time never stops. And then something to do with clocks, because that was quite nice, we stopped. So we need to fit nuance and coincide into there. The seasons unending. Their nuance has... Yeah, their nuance has stopped there. Let me get it in there. Their nuance has stopped. Coincide's quite a weird syllables, isn't it? The seasons unending, their nuance has stopped. The time in the day coincides. Something about a broken clock being right twice. 2 times a day, a year. 2 times a year we coincide. Like a clock. We've used like and like, so you can't have like a clock. 2 borrowed lives. 2 borrowed lives coincide and a clock. I don't know why I'm stuck on clock. I think it's sort of the seasons. Seasons unending, their nuance has stopped. 2 borrowed lives coincide. Something about a clock and the artifact. 2 borrowed lives coincide beneath clocks, like an artifact. Like 2 artifacts, maybe? Would slightly switch it up. Like 2 artifacts. And then, so I think we should have 1 verse and go back to our chorus. 2 borrowed lives coincide beneath clocks. Beneath, yeah, that's better. We probably want a bridge, which means 3 random words and then we are finished. Please be nice to me on the bridge. Tired, initial, and like. Okay. But where musically are we going to go on the bridge? Let's think. So we've gone to A quite a lot, which, as mentioned before, is the major 6th. And then we, in the chorus, go past the relative major, which is E major there. So we're in C sharp minor, relative major is E major. We haven't used that chord yet, which is the 5th of C sharp major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've just finished Unforgiven. And I've forgotten the words, which were like, tired, and initial. Unforgiven. See something about the initials being carved.
Tired and broken.
You need to be careful not to go back into forgotten music because the bridge normally is a little bit different. I don't think I like Tired and Broken. That's quite cool, keeping this like pedal.
Tired and broken.
Something about like carving initials again.
Tired and
what's another word for like broken? Tired and
distraught.
is that too like musical theatre operatic though?
Tired and distraught.
It's a bit too long for like bridge, isn't it? Why don't you? That's a little bit naughty. Like tired, aging cats, felines.
We recline to the dark, like tired, aging felines,
Carving initials. That's had a little smirk then.
into bark.
And then I think just straight into the chorus. Do I like that carve? It's a little bit clunky, isn't it? Carving initials.
Initials.
Scratched. Yeah, it sort of all adds to that dusty feel. Okay, let's try that. And then we just do the link into the chorus.
Like tired, aging felines, we recline to the dark. Like tired, aging felines, initials scratched into bark.
And then the chorus is
You set the stage for this tragic masquerade. No resource or remorse would not give in. This rhetoric of ours, like a ball when undone, the access of my heart unforgiven, unforgiven, forgotten museum.
creepy. We've got our 3 verses, a bridge, and a 2-part chorus as well. We hit all of our randomly generated words, and so what I'm going to do now is record a more formal version, as it were, into Logic and pop that in the second video, which you'll link at the end of this one. This has been 3 years till 30. If you haven't subscribed already, please click down below, and if you've made it this far, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. So with every good intention, I'm going to have to remove the songwriting hat and maybe just pop them on the side because it doesn't really work, does it? Right.